What if a 9,000-year-old city existed, not buried under desert sands, but swallowed whole by the unforgiving sea? What if the legends of gods walking among men, building magnificent capitals, were more than just stories? Prepare yourself, because today we're diving deep into one of the most baffling mysteries on Earth, the ancient underwater city of Dwarka, a place that defies our understanding of history and challenges everything we thought we knew about lost civilizations. For thousands of years, the name Dwarka has echoed through the ancient texts of India, not as a myth, but as a vibrant, living city. Imagine a place so grand, so rich, it was said to be the very capital of Lord Krishna's kingdom, a divine hero who walked among mortals. The Mahabharata, one of the oldest and most revered Hindu epics, paints a breathtaking picture of Dwarka, a city built on the coast of Saurashtra, adorned with magnificent palaces made of precious stones, bustling markets, and advanced infrastructure. It wasn't just a settlement, it was a marvel of its time, a beacon of prosperity and sophisticated living. The stories describe its massive gates, its impenetrable fortifications, and a society that lived in harmony and abundance, seemingly far beyond the capabilities we attribute to ancient peoples. These vivid descriptions, passed down through generations, always hinted at something extraordinary, a city too splendid to be merely human, fueling centuries of intrigue about its true existence and, more tragically, its eventual fate. For centuries, these tales were just that, stories, until 1988 when the world got its first real clue. Dr. S.R. Rao, a legendary marine archaeologist, along with his team, embarked on a mission that would shake the foundations of historical understanding. Using advanced sonar technology, they began to scan the waters off the coast of modern day Dwarka. What they found wasn't just interesting, it was mind blowing. Buried deep beneath the waves at a depth of about 130 feet were discernible patterns of submerged stone structures. It wasn't a random collection of rocks, it looked like a city grid. As the expeditions continued, divers brought up tangible proof, carefully cut stone blocks, pillars, and structural elements that clearly indicated human construction. But the real game changer came with the discovery of pottery shards, shell bangles, and other artifacts. These weren't just any old pottery, they bore striking similarities to pottery found in inland Harappan sites, yet they also possessed unique characteristics. The biggest shock came from the carbon dating. Scientific analysis on samples of pottery and other organic materials from the site pointed to an astonishing age, potentially as far back as 7500 BCE. Now let that sink in for a moment. 7,500 years before Common Era. If these dates hold true, Dwarka isn't just an ancient city, it's a civilization that predates even the earliest known Harappan cities by several millennia. This wasn't just a localized fishing village. The scale of the findings suggested a sophisticated urban center, pushing back the timeline of advanced human civilization in India by thousands of years. This discovery didn't just spark excitement, it ignited a furious debate, suggesting that the Dwarka of legend, Lord Krishna's legendary capital, might just be a very real, very ancient, and very significant historical city. So, if such an advanced city existed, how did it end up at the bottom of the ocean? This is where the mystery truly deepens, and where science tries to piece together a catastrophic puzzle. The geological evidence collected from the site, combined with studies of the regional sea level changes over millennia, point strongly towards a cataclysmic event. This wasn't a gradual erosion, something sudden and powerful took Dwarka beneath the waves. One prominent theory suggests a massive flood. Ancient texts themselves allude to Dwarka being swallowed by the sea shortly after Krishna's departure. Scientists have looked at the end of the last ice age, around 8,000 to 10,000 years ago, when global sea levels rose dramatically due to melting glaciers. Could a rapid, unprecedented rise in sea levels have inundated the low lying coastal city? Or was it a more localized, devastating tsunami triggered by a seismic event in the Arabian Sea? Another compelling theory involves an earthquake. The Indian subcontinent is geologically active and major fault lines exist in the region. A powerful earthquake could have caused significant land subsidence, effectively sinking the city in a relatively short period. Imagine the ground beneath you giving way, the foundations cracking, and the sea rushing in as the land plunges downwards. Scientists continue to explore these possibilities using geological surveys, sediment analysis, and oceanographic data to reconstruct the ancient environment. The exact cause of Dwarka's submersion remains a subject of intense research, a puzzle with many pieces still missing, buried deep in the seabed. However, like any groundbreaking archaeological discovery, the interpretation of Dwarka's findings is not without its share of controversy and skepticism. While many are thrilled by the prospect of a 9,000-year-old underwater city, some historians and archaeologists remain cautious, questioning the scale and ultimate significance of what has been found. It's a natural and healthy part of scientific inquiry, making sure every claim is rigorously tested. One of the main points of contention revolves around whether the submerged structures are indeed remnants of a sophisticated urban center. Critics suggest that some of the stone formations could be natural rock formations carved by millennia of ocean currents rather than man made constructions. Others argue that while there are clear artifacts, the site might represent a smaller, less developed coastal settlement, perhaps a harbor or a religious site rather than a sprawling metropolis as described in the ancient texts. They point to the challenges of accurately interpreting sonar images and the difficulty of conducting extensive excavations in deep, turbulent waters. The carbon dating results, though highly significant, have also faced scrutiny. While 7500 BCE is a compelling date, some argue that organic samples can sometimes be contaminated or that their context might be misinterpreted, leading to skewed age estimations. This debate highlights the immense challenges of interpreting archaeological data, especially when dealing with underwater sites where visibility is poor, access is difficult, and the forces of nature have had thousands of years to obscure or alter the evidence. It's a constant reminder that science demands rigorous analysis, peer review, and often more evidence to move from exciting discovery to accepted fact. Beyond the scientific theories and archaeological debates, there's another layer to the Dwarka enigma: the mythological explanations. For many, especially within Hindu traditions, the tales of Dwarka's demise are not mere allegories but accounts of divine intervention. According to the Mahabharata, Lord Krishna foresaw the destruction of Dwarka. After his departure from Earth, a terrible curse descended upon the city, leading to internal strife among its inhabitants. As the city's moral fabric decayed, the sea rose and swallowed it whole, fulfilling a prophecy that no vestige of Dwarka would remain visible to mankind. These narratives offer a powerful mystical dimension to the scientific investigation. While modern archaeology seeks geological shifts or ancient floods, mythology offers divine displeasure or the consequence of human actions as the cause. For believers, the submerged city isn't just an archaeological site, it's a testament to ancient prophecies and the cyclical nature of civilization. These mythological explanations, whether taken literally or as allegories for profound societal changes, add a rich cultural context to the scientific quest, weaving together faith, history, and the enduring human fascination with divine justice and forgotten grandeur. The debate and the enduring mystery haven't deterred modern explorers, in fact, they've fueled new, more ambitious efforts. In recent years, expeditions have continued to revisit the Dwarka site, armed with even more sophisticated technology than Dr. Rao's team had decades ago. Teams are now employing advanced multi-beam sonar systems that can create incredibly detailed 3D maps of the seabed, allowing researchers to see what's down there with unprecedented clarity even before divers go in. Remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, are playing a crucial role. These underwater robots, equipped with high-definition cameras, powerful lights, and even manipulator arms, can explore for extended periods in conditions that would be impossible or too dangerous for human divers. They can precisely map the site, collect samples, and record visual evidence with astounding detail, all while relaying data back to the surface in real time. The aim of these modern expeditions is ambitious: to map the entire submerged city in greater detail, to uncover more conclusive artifacts, and to gather definitive evidence that can either solidify the claims of an ancient metropolis or shed new light on what the structures truly represent. Every new scan, every retrieved artifact, every high resolution image is a clue in this monumental cold case, moving us closer to resolving the lingering questions and perhaps finally solving the enigma of Dwarka. The mystery of Dwarka remains one of history's most captivating puzzles, a place where ancient legends collide with modern science. It's a powerful reminder of how much we still don't know about our planet's past and the civilizations that walked upon it. Dwarka challenges our timelines, expands our understanding of ancient capabilities, and forces us to reconsider the fine line between myth and reality. It's a compelling blend of history, mythology, and scientific inquiry, inviting us to contemplate lost worlds and the enduring power of the sea to conceal incredible secrets.